Hey Scorpio, welcome to your weekly reading. If this is your first time here, my name is Laura and I'm from babycurltarot.com. Keep in mind this message is for any Scorpio placement you want to check in on, including any planet or astrological house that may be in Scorpio. Whatever it is, you are welcome here. Scorpios, please also keep in mind if you do enjoy the reading, leave a like, leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me in the future. It really helps me out, helps the channel out, and allows me to keep making messages for you guys. All right, your first card is Chang'o, and it says Divine Feminine. Okay. All right. Let's see. Next two cards, we have the North Node, the placement of Destiny. Okay. And next we have the 7th house. Scorpios. The 7th house is about partners, companionship, best friends, marriage, relationships, sharing, communion, justice, balance, and social awareness. Also, business contracts. I don't know if I already said that. Yeah, business relationships and business contacts is included in the 7th house. But Scorpios, are we getting in a relationship here? What's going on, Scorps? What's going on? Did someone soften you up a little bit? Did they? I think they did. I'm just joking around, but that's what I'm picking up essentially here, is it feels like you guys may be coming into contact with someone that you are meant to partner with, whether that is in terms of love or business, or maybe, you know, your soul tribe, your bestie. I don't know, but it feels like for a lot of you this could really be love, because the Divine Feminine for me just makes me feel like you guys have softened up a little bit. And I feel like that really happens when we connect with someone romantically. That makes us feel safe. And as Scorpios, I'm a Scorpio too, I know we have some serious trust issues most times. Most Scorpios are kind of very skeptical about people in general. So for someone to like make you feel a little softer, that takes a lot of trust. Yeah. Ooh, Scorpios, who got you acting like that? Who got you smiling like that? Let's get in these last two cards and see what we have. Oh, we have reflection. Okay. Oh my god. You know what, that song from the animated version of Mulan? Who's that girl that I see staring straight back at me? Ooh. Ooh. Who is she? We don't know her. Okay. Oh, and we have anxiety as the final card. You know, some of you guys could be scared about being vulnerable with someone. I mean, I think that's a normal thing to feel, Scorpios. Yeah, I think it's scary being vulnerable and letting our guard down and trusting people wholeheartedly in general. This can be a really scary thing, especially if you guys have had issues in the past where, you know, people haven't been loyal or faithful or whatever the case may be. There could be a lot of anxiety surrounding partnerships, friendships, business partnerships, so on. All right, let's get into the tarot and see what you guys need to know. What do my Scorpios need to know? Spiritual team, Divine Feminine Tarot. What messages do you have for the Scorpio collective for the next 7 days? What messages? Hello. Didn't flip over. I'm not going to even look at it. All right, Spiritual team, Divine Feminine Tarot. What messages do you have for the Scorpio collective for the next 7 days? What messages do you have for the Scorpio collective for the next 7 days? What do we have? 4 of Wands reversed, High Priestess, the Hermit reversed, 10 of Pentacles, and the Devil reversed. Okay, and we got the 6 of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles reversed, the 2 of Wands, the King of Pentacles reversed, and the King of Wands reversed. Wow, wasn't expecting that, but let's get into it. Let's get into it. Okay, this is very interesting, Scorpios. This is a really interesting one for me, and this can go in a number of directions, so bear with me here. I don't see anything related to love, interestingly enough. Sure, that could be part of the message, that could be a very separate part of the message, but This looks like this has to do with your personal growth more than anything else. And there could be someone else involved here that eventually will be part of it, or is somehow a part of it, but I don't see them. I don't see them. I see you. I see a lot of you. So what I'm looking at here is I see the Four of Wands in reverse, which talks about a foundation of some kind being a little unstable, maybe needs some fixing, some tweaking a little bit here and there. That could be anything from like self-care, diet, exercise, could be your methods, your structures, how you structure your day, how you prioritize your routines. Could talk about your career. This could talk about raising your kids, for all I know. This could literally be for anything. But what I'm seeing is you intuitively know that this needs to be fixed. And you guys know that you guys need some time to really take care of yourselves or take care of something that is meant to, you know, be a long-term investment. So whether, again, that's your family, your children, raising your kids, whether that is your financial security, okay, your career, what you get paid, your financial investments, a house, whatever it is, it feels like you guys kind of need some time to nurture and take care of that. And you guys know deep down that this is a really important thing for you to take care of right now, because in the long run, it's only going to make the foundation for future success down the line that much stronger and that much more stable, right? So the Devil in reverse is interesting to me. I'm not sure what this could be. At first I thought it was talking about anxiety, so maybe this is talking about mental health for you guys, spiritual, emotional health. Maybe this is relying too much on certain relationships. Maybe this is relying too much on other people's opinions. Maybe this is being addicted to work, being a workaholic. Okay, but there is something here with the Devil in reverse that I feel like you guys are finally kind of letting go of and recognizing that that's not exactly healthy for what it is that you're trying to achieve, right? What I'm also seeing here at the bottom of the deck are these three cards right here, which is really interesting to me. It almost feels like the Six of Wands and the Two of Wands are looking at this Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And I feel like it's either, I feel like this is you looking at an aspect of yourself that needs adjusting. And I feel like the Eight of Pentacles in reverse talks to me a lot about workaholic a little bit, but it can also talk about doing the same thing over and over again, but not creating any type of results. Does that make sense? So maybe this is a mindset that you have, or a certain method or routine that you have. Let's just say, for example, like this is your workout routine. You do the same thing day in and day out, but you've like peaked. Now you're not losing weight, or you're not building the muscle that you wanted or thought that it would do. And I feel like the Six of Wands and the Two of Wands are saying, hey, we see that we're kind of stuck. We're in a rut here. We need to switch it up. We need to do something different in order for us to succeed and get the results that we want, which is the Six of Wands, right? The Six of Wands is all about winning, a big old W. So the winning part of you and the part of you that likes to seek improving is looking at what is not working right now and says we need to change if we want to do better. That's essentially what I'm getting here. And the Devil in reverse could very well be a routine of some kind that, again, just is not working, but you've fallen into it because it's comfortable, you know it. And frankly, as Scorpios, we don't really like change. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Well, it's broke. It's broke and we need to fix it. And you guys are recognizing that intuitively. You're realizing, hey, if I want to go further, if I want to create a stronger foundation, I have to step outside of this routine. I need to step it up a little bit. Ultimately here. Now the funny thing is these two kings right here that came out back to back, the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands. It feels like, I mean, the Pentacles talk about things in our physical world. I also associate it with health. So this could talk about your health. This could talk about your finances. This could talk about a house, a living situation. Could talk about your family as well, because I do associate the Ten of Pentacles with family and ancestors and like generations, different generations. Can also talk about generational wealth for me. So it feels like with these two kings, wands being more of like a passion, creative, action oriented energy, it feels like maybe your energy levels are not quite there. So maybe this is calling for some rest. The King of Pentacles in reverse could also talk about strategy in terms of business, could talk about strategy in terms of health, it can talk about strategy in terms of family for me. The Kings are very much leaders. They're the most knowledgeable in the tarot. They're the most established as well. So to see both of these kings in the reverse, it feels like you guys have put a lot of time and energy into this, but it also feels like there has been some sort of comfort in something that maybe worked for a while but doesn't quite work the same way anymore. So there needs to be some adjusting here. So an adjustment of strategy, an adjustment of taking care of ourselves so that we are energized enough to take care of what it is that we need to do. This can also talk about, the King of Wands can also talk about vision. So maybe your goals no longer fit for where you're at. Maybe you need to start looking at a different type of goal or something a little bit bigger. Maybe you need to expand that goal a little bit, or you need to tweak it. Okay, so maybe the goal you were after 6 months or a year ago no longer fits what it is that you're actually trying to do or fits your situation. So you need to adjust that as well. Okay, so don't hold on to like a past dream. Always look at it and see what can be improved, and ultimately, is what I've been working towards worth it now? What do I actually want now? And am I forcing myself to follow a path that no longer is a good fit for me? All right, Scorpios, that's what I'm seeing with the tarot. A little bit different than what I was expecting, seeing the 7th house here. What I do see though, in terms of the 7th house coming into play here, is the people that you have around you that are helping you meet these goals, whether this is a romantic partner helping you meet your family goals, or whether this is a business partner helping you meet career goals, okay? Or you have a doctor or a trainer that is going to help you meet your health goals. I mean, that is where the 7th house of partnerships and companionship kind of comes into play. People that are going to keep you accountable, people that are going to help you grow, people that are going to want to see you change and grow and not try and keep you stuck in the same old patterns that you've been in. Those are the kind of people that we want to keep in our lives. They're going to help guide us towards ultimately what it is that we want to end up with at the end of this goal or our lives in general, right? I hope that makes sense. Let's go ahead and get into this final deck of the reading. Now, keep in mind, Scorpios, whatever messages come from this deck could be related, could be completely unrelated to what it is that we've been talking about so far. It's just additional things you need to know for the next 7 days. Spiritual team, daily crystal inspiration. What final messages do you have for the Scorpio collective for the next 7 days? What final messages do you have for the Scorpio collective for the next 7 days? Let's get into it. I don't know why I'm in a singing mood today. I sang for Libra too. All right, first card, we have Pink Opal. Be kind to yourself. Yes, don't be hard on yourselves. Give yourselves the necessary rest and breaks you need in order to get yourself right, get yourself together. Okay, whether that means taking a little bit of a break, taking a little vacation, whatever it is, to help you kind of decompress but also disassociate from the situation at hand, so that way you can maybe see it from an outside perspective as well. Sometimes we need that little bit of, you know, time away to be able to see things a little bit clearer. Next card we have is Garnet, Ignite Your Passion, and that is definitely King of Wands. Okay, we want to reignite that passion. We want to stay curious, and also what's the word I'm looking for? Always looking for room to improve ourselves is right. So be passionate about improvement. I know Scorpios tend to already be geared towards that anyways. So you guys may be going into a little bit of a hermit mode soon again. I know we just kind of came out of one. I know I did personally, but you guys may be going into one again very, very soon for the winter months. To kind of, you know, figure out what it is you need to do in order to be successful for the coming year. Let's take a look at the card on the bottom of the deck, and we have Apophyllite. It says stay positive. All right. Yeah, so don't let the anxiety get to you. Don't feel like, you know, you have to have this all figured out like immediately. Take your time with it. really dig around, you know, feel out what it is that you personally feel like you need spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically. Yeah, and don't take things so serious too. Have a little bit of fun, have a little bit of playfulness when it comes to approaching this. And ultimately, I feel like you guys are on a good path. You guys are just in another transition period, but that's nothing new. We tend to do that a lot, right, Scorpios? All right, that's all I'm saying for you guys this week. Please leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed the reading. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me in the future. If you want to see more content from me, I am on Instagram, TikTok, I have a blog. All that info on where to find me is below in the description box, as is my website if you want to schedule a personal reading with me. As always, though, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!